to the 34.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Being chased out left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
Nah, let me tell you something. All that spine niggas and having nobody rush the quarterback, that shit ain't about to fly.
They're going for it with Dobbins. It's a 1st down and more for Dobbins.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Now a carry for Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
And that will tie the score in this opening quarter of play.
Seen it once. Watch it again.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to...
Wilson.
Pick it up!
It's loose. It's
Pick it up!
And it's picked up by the
Pick it up!
Ravens. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Let's go.
Wind chills right now, 12
Let's go,
degrees.
baby.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
Let's get this shit out of here. Let's get this motherfucker out of here, man.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here
Let it be
in
close.
the first quarter.
Leave no stone unturned, man. Already ain't get the bye. We lost a couple of games here that, you know.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Early. What we looking like? Missing NCAA to hold on. We not getting no shit like this. You think we should run the ball? That shit ain't happening. We can check.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession. You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Swift.
Oh!
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, man. Oh, Bubba
Chuck.
Chuck.
An effort to get the ground
Bubba
game going
Chuck.
so
Please
far
say
it's
that,
working.
Bubba Chuck.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling
that, Bubba
things
Chuck.
and
We got
reestablishing the line
Jumbo.
of scrimmage, moving that
Jumbo.
defensive front backwards.
Nobody receivers.
But also
Jumbo.
like what the runner's
We
giving
got
us, too.
Jumbo.
It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Fuck is wrong with you? You ain't got no time for that shit. We ain't letting you sit back there and pat the ball around.
They're
Fuck
bringing
is
a lot
wrong
of
with
pressure
you?
here already in the
Ain't
first
patting the
quarter.
ball
Already
around.
sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another
That's
one
what you
away.
want to do?
You think
That's
maybe
what you
that
want to do?
Tucker rule being
That's
gone
what you want to do?
makes defenses a lot
You want to go?
bolder?
Yes,
You want to go?
indeed, that time lucky that the arm was going
Empty?
forward,
All
incomplete
right.
pass. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete.
It's my fault. I ain't get them dudes ready. Go back to that shit again.
Down with the first down at the Ravens 28. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Matabuke! Matabuke! Oh! Matabuke! Matabuke!
Thank goodness for heaters.
Matabuke!
Thank goodness I don't have to carry the football.
Matabuke!
It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits.
Come on,
Not easily
Matabuke!
done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
You say that, babe.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
57, Mike, 57.
Man open left side, it's Williams. Oh, he gets free left side.
We say, baby.
Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
We say that, baby. Let's get it over with, baby.
Out in front.
Let's get it over with, baby. Let's get it over with, baby. Disco 50. Let's get it over with, baby.
It's good, and it is
Smash
now
this shit.
21-7.
Smash this shit. Come on, baby.
Tucker now to
baby.
kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Come on,
and
baby.
tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Come on. Come on. There you go. Stop putting it in the air. Put it in the air. Let me see if he can beat. Let me see if he can beat this deep. Matter of fact, no. Leave the linebackers on the field.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here.
Come on, we gonna step in front of that motherfucker. Keep bullshitting if you want to, young man.
Down on the scoreboard.
Keep pushing if you want to, young man.
And push it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
And to come away with nothing.
This is what you want to do.
Not a good feeling
This is
at
what
all,
you
to
want
put
to do.
it
You
mildly.
want to be
Now they can't afford to do that
disrespectful.
again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad
disrespectful
taste out of their mouth here? Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
There you. There you.
And his pass
There you.
incomplete.
There you.
Well, so far
There
in this
you.
drive, they've done some
There
good
you.
work.
None of that
They've
shit.
forced
Wait for the
incompletions on
nigga.
first and
Nah, we
second
not
down
doing
on
that.
that 3rd and 10.
We not doing that.
That brings up the big question.
this?
Do they bring
Oh.
pressure or do they play
Now
coverage
you want
on this
to
down?
be empty. Eagle empty. Huh?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson will throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He on his finest
They wanted to
bullshit.
get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
It's a bullshitter. I think we have one in the building. I think we have a bullshitter in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson. He's going to air one out. And that
Fuck out of here. That shit should have been picked. That shit should have been picked.
From his defender, and now it's 3rd
That's the
down.
fucking should have been.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He gets Gets this to Devontae
Oh,
Adams.
we played that.
And he is
Come
going to
on,
have the
Eric.
Jets first down.
Eric,
as they're
we
able to
played that
get the
route, Eric.
third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first
Come on,
half.
Eric.
I like their countenance. I like the
Eric.
way that they haven't panicked out
Come on,
there, the way
Eric.
they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Again, Wilson. And he's corralled,
Oh.
but not before getting it inside
Oh.
the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson.
That's my fault. I knew that's where he was going. That's my fault.
Inside the 20
Gotta get over there
before he's
fast.
brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong
Keep that
drive as a
offense
response.
offense you was in.
So the ball down to the 16 here for
She run
1st and
count.
10.
She run count. She run count.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And
That.
he'll take this one down near the 15.
I'm playing with
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. That's more. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Swift. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal. Swift again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DeAndre Swift. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Good catch, good throw.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown 62 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I know coaches tell us all the time how powerful isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 34 yards. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Lorenzo Carter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And down he'll go at the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Wilson. He hits Adams complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, he broke the tackle.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
Yeah, one of my
and this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Okay.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Patrick Queen, his 2nd sack of the night.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw right side.
Off that edge. Brad Benson hit.
Across the 25 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
What you say? I like a hood rat bitch and he. What do you like a hood rat bitch and he?
It's Wilson on 4th down.
I said I'm coming off that edge like a hood rat bitch.
And they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
The Ravens get the football back in great shape. DJ, you know what it was going to be, DJ. Don't you even act like that. Don't you do that. DJ, keep me play that song and keep me dancing all night.
They'll run on 1st down.
Got to the edge. Got to the edge. DJ, keep me play that song and keep me dancing all night.
Trying to get his guys to the 2nd round.
DJ, it's your birthday. Go DJ. It's your birthday. Go DJ. They playing the song like
down
DJ
at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
I'm trying to get that thing to Andrew. I'm trying to get that thing to Andrew.
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Scooped up by the Jets. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
He was going in the end zone.
Been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team.
Let's look at it. Oh, I can't look at it.
We've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On 1st down, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw again is Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
And it's complete to Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
To throw again on second down. Wilson going for it all. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
The point after is good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.